Think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in that.
Alright, so we're back from H-Day and we got this truck in. He has 6s and 7s he's gonna be putting on here and a Maxtrac 7 and 9. So we'll go ahead and start getting this shit knocked out. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and take the front end apart. I'm gonna try to have this done within 2 to 3 days, and then it'll be sitting tall. All right, so we got it in the air and I got pretty much all the front parts laid out. So what we're doing is putting the 9 in the front with the strut set at 9. Went ahead and got the LTZs on the back. It's pretty close, but it doesn't rub any. So I think we'll be good in the back with no issues. So yeah, about to stay up here and just try to get these struts out and everything, because I'm gonna have to go take these struts to one of my boys so that way he can take the strut out, put the spring on the new ones that I have back there, and then we'll be good to go. So really the goal is to go ahead and get those out, get those off to him, so that way I can get back, get the rest of this shit kind of taken down, put all the newer stuff on, and then we should be able to get it rolling. Maxtrac simplifies everything. You see all the bolts and shit, they're labeled. Everything is where it should be, versus, like I said, other lift kits. Not gonna say any names, like I don't give a fuck anyway, but other lift kits, man, they don't have anything fucking labeled. You gotta look through the manual and shit to find the labels and all that shit. It's just stupid. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get back to it, and then I guess we'll update you whenever we get back to it. All right, so moving on, got the whole suspension taken out, put the rough country uppers in, went ahead and did that while the strut and everything was out. Dropped the struts off at my buddy Ant's shop, and he's about to get that knocked out. I'll be picking those up tonight, and then this is pretty much where I'm gonna keep it for right now. I got pretty far this morning, and putting the wheels in the back helped out a lot. So I'm pretty far ahead so far, and like I said, I really don't want to stay out here all night and work on this shit. I got a couple days to knock it out, so not really rushing on it. So yeah, I guess this is where we're gonna end for today. All I gotta do now is drop the diff drop brackets and drop the diff all the way, put the new ones in, and then after that, you know how it goes. It's really just building out and putting the rest of the pieces of the puzzle. All right, so moving on, got the diff mounts put up and everything is good to go. So everything is tight and torqued. Just put the cross members in, haven't tightened those up yet. About to put the lower control arms in, and then move on to doing the struts and everything else and the spindles. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And like I said, I'll probably build one side on time lapse just to see how it looks and stuff like that, and then we'll just keep pushing with it. But it's looking pretty good. So everything's lining up good, everything's working how it should, and we're having no problems. Hopefully the rest of this goes well, and we can get this done by the end of the day. So I'm real curious as to what it's gonna look like, because it's gonna be tall as shit. But hey, guess we'll have to see when we're done. All right, so we back at it. Got everything pretty much somewhat complete on this side. Just gotta put the spindle up, put the axle in and all that shit. And then on this side, we got it pretty much complete. I ended up not going with the level with the axles in. I just really didn't want them to fuck the axles up, and then plus it wasn't going through the hub whenever I was trying to put the 2.5 on there. So decided to say fuck it for now. Most of the times, if you want to stack some shit, I recommend it on 2-wheel drives. I think you can stack up to like 1.5 on these with no problem, but I just, yeah, the axle angle is just real important. So just want to make sure that those are good to go. But anyways, getting back to it, and I guess we'll be picking back up tomorrow. I really just wanted to go ahead and get this shit as far as I could go. You see the floor is clear. All you gotta do is put the brake line brackets in and the lug nuts for the front wheels, and that'll be pretty much it. Rotors, calipers, and then we'll be sitting up high. Got the front end pretty much complete. Got the whole lift installed. Everything is torqued, tight, and ready to go. Got everything situated as far as the axles and all that shit goes. For right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put these wheels on, get it on the ground, get the alignment straight, and then we'll pull it out, let everything settle. I'll pull it right back in, tighten everything up for one more time, and then we should be good to go. And then I'll be parking it outside and she'll be ready to ride. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. And it's done. And you see, this bitch is real tall. It's a tall ass fucking lift. This is sitting at 9. Now, most times whenever people have some rough countries or something like that and they stack levels and shit, they get to like 10 or whatever. This is kind of where it sits whenever they're sitting at like 10 or 11. This is just a Maxtrac sitting at 9, no leveling kit, nothing. Usually people will stack like a 1/2 inch spacer or like a inch spacer for the bottom to make it a little bigger, but honestly, this is tall as shit. And as you can see, all the angles pretty decent. So about to pull this out. I had to put spacers on the front because with 6s and 7s it was hitting on the upper control arm, and as you see right here, with 2-inch spacers you really don't even have too much space. Made it work, and everything is good. So like I said, about to pull her out and see how this big bitch look outside. There she goes. So this is a 7 and 9 Maxtrac. It is set at 9 in the front, but you can tell it damn sure don't look like it. These Maxtracs, man, I'll stand behind them all day long. They sit true to height. They usually sit a little higher than what they advertise, which is good, especially if you're looking for height. This has no spacer on it, no level, no nothing. This is just fucking straight 9-inch strut. And as you can see, she's sitting real clean. I wish I could have put the center caps on the front, but of course, whenever you're having to deal with them spacers, man, it's always some bullshit. But I mean, this bitch sitting real nice. Everything looking good. I like the all white in the front. It's just all good, man. This thing is fire, can't lie. But yeah, man, it's been fun doing this one. Feels good putting one back on the tire again, but she'll be heading back to South Carolina soon. So all right, so I got the alignment straightened out a little bit. Like I said, man, if you're looking for a lift kit and you're looking for something affordable but tall, definitely go with a Maxtrac. If you got a 2-wheel drive, you can stack levels on it. There is a fucking a maximum though, but at the end of the day, you can get this Maxtrac for shit. For a little while I was seeing them for about $14.80 with the struts included. Only thing about them is you got to get the struts switched out with the new lifted struts, so that'll be a little bit of an issue if you're doing it yourself. But other than that, man, you see, this is like the 3rd or 4th one I've done, and they all sit exactly the fucking same. They sit tall as shit. It's not much I can say about it, man. It's just it's a good lift kit for the price, man. If you're gonna pay $1,000, $1,200 for a rough country with fucking upper control arms, you might as well go ahead and get you a Maxtrac and get you the rough country upper control arms or some KSPs, and then you'll be sitting tall, man. All right, so today we got another Maxtrac going in, and I decided to keep this video into the last one. I just do dual Maxtrac videos. This one has a flip kit in the back. It's a 2-wheel drive this time, so Should be a pretty quick install. The only thing that's gonna really slow me down is taking this flip kit out and doing the rear lift and all that shit, but we'll get it done. What I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably do is get these struts out, because I gotta go take them to Ant real quick, have him flip those for me, and then I'll probably pick those up in the morning and finish up the rest of this kit, because without the 4-wheel drive shit, there's really nothing to it. You're just replacing all the parts and stuff like that. And I'm gonna hit him up, see how big he wants to go in the back. I'm not sure if he wants to level it out or you know, squat it again. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure even if you set it at 9 in the front and put the 7-inch blocks in, it's still gonna have a little lean to it. So not a big deal. I'm gonna hit them up just in case. That's why I'm not gonna fuck with the rear right now. But it's a clean Sierra, bro. It looks good. It's got low mileage on it. That shit's crazy. So this is a good score for him. And if y'all remember, he had the blue Tahoe that was always with Shoe God in the videos. Yeah, got him a little Sierra now, so we're about to get it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this lift kit, put all the parts out, lay them out, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the front, take the struts out, try to see how much I can get taken out right now. Maybe I'll have time to put up a little bit of stuff later on, and then hopefully tomorrow come back, finish up the front. I'm gonna leave the flip kit in the back, do an old school squat video just to see what it looked like, and then we'll go ahead and dive into the back, get it done, and then we should have it rocking and rolling by Wednesday. All right, so got the front end basically torn apart. Just gotta take the lowers out and the sway bar, and then we'll be putting all the new stuff in. With these 2-wheel drive kits, it ain't shit but the cross members, spindles, sway bar drop brackets, and then I'll be putting the rough country uppers. This is everything that comes with the kit. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the front and start putting some parts on as soon as I get these control arms out, and then I guess we'll just see where we can go from there. And then tomorrow we'll be finishing her up. So I got another truck coming in tomorrow afternoon as well for a drop off. I'll be starting on that Wednesday, and Wednesday this shit should be out of here sitting and waiting for him to pick it up. And then I also got 2 tires coming in for my truck. So I'm gonna go with 295 30s in the front, 305 30s in the back, just for now, just to see how it drives. I do plan on cutting the bed a little bit for some tubs in the future, but right now I'm not really worried about the tubs. I might rock the no tub look for just a little bit. I don't drive the truck any fucking way, so it don't matter. But I do want to go ahead and get back on the road with it, and I just haven't had time to get tires, but now go ahead and get them, and then we'll see how she rides after that. So all right, so got the cross members in, uppers in, got the lower control arms put back in. I got the sway bar drop brackets in, so now I'm probably gonna go ahead and tighten up some of these bolts. As far as the uppers go, I'm gonna probably put the sway bar link in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these tie rods cut to specifications per the manual, and then I'll be pretty much done with the front as far as I can get for today, because I'm missing the struts. I also got to cut these dust shields to fit on the spindle. All right, so we got the front suspension basically complete. Got the uppers in, spindles, struts are finished. Picked those up this morning, so everything is in here and good to go. If you look at it, it's gonna be tall, man. And with the 2-wheel drives, man, you don't gotta worry about all that other extra shit. So it really doesn't take long with these, and we're just getting her done. So both sides are about complete. I'm gonna go ahead and put the brake line brackets in, and then I will take those down, put the calipers on, and then after that, I got the alignment pretty straight how it is now. I'll put the tires on, and hopefully I can put these on. I might have to run spacers, because the last truck that I did, it needed spacers just for 6s and 7s because the tire was hitting the upper, but we'll see. These are smaller wheels than those, so maybe they'll work. They're 18s, but we'll check. If anything, he'll have to get some spacers. I think Trippy has some, and pretty sure he's gonna be taking them off whenever we lower his truck, probably sometime next week. But as far as everything else goes, man, we making some good progress, and I think I'm gonna leave it with the flip kit in it first, and see if I can drive it around a little bit, and just make sure everything's set up front, so that way when I pull it back in, everything's good. And plus I want to see how it looks like with a flip kit in the back. -7 in the back, and fucking, or -7 or -6 in the back, and fucking 9 in the front. All right, so The whole front suspension is tight, torqued, and everything is there. I got everything organized, and it's ready to be put on the wheels. Just wanted to show y'all what the finished product looked like a little bit. I'm gonna clean up these ABS and brake lines. They'll be pushed back up a little bit more once I put the truck on the ground. All right, so we got it done in the front. Just got to adjust the alignment a little bit, but she's fucking squatted. I got these plates for the U-bolts for the back, because I know with the flip kits you gotta take those plates out, and I don't believe he has them in here, so I'm gonna give him the ones out of Big Red, because I'm not lifting that bitch up anytime soon, and if I do, I'll just buy new ones. But yeah, she is fucking linked. But instead of 9 in the front, we got flip kit in the back. I'm about to go ahead and get to it, so that way I can take it all off. First off, I need to get some spacers, because as you can see, the tie rod is sitting on the rim. Well, you can't really see it too well, but these are 18s, and the tie rod's sitting on the wheel. I've had that problem a lot with these Maxtracs, is the tie rod hitting the tire or the rim, and that's pretty much happened on the last 3 or 4 that I've done, and this adds to it. So definitely, if you do plan on running reps or any type of stocks on a Maxtrac, just go ahead and get you some spacers ahead of time. I thought these were gonna work because they're a smaller wheel and the tire wasn't anywhere near the upper, but the inside of the rim definitely hits the tie rod. So we're gonna have to fix that before I can move it. But as far as that goes, everything else is looking great. So can't complain. Just ready to see what it looks like complete, and get her on out of here, so that way we can work on the next project. But this is what she looks like so far, and I guess this will be the last time she looks like this. So let's go ahead and get this flip kit out and keep pushing. All right, so we're about to head to Trippy's house. He's got spacers that I'm gonna need for this truck, and he's gonna be selling them to him. So I'll be throwing a full set of spacers all the way around. They're gonna be 2 inches, because like I said, the tie rod is not allowing this wheel to move at all. I got it on the ground just so that way I can go ahead and get this flip kit out of here. But I'll go ahead and get this knocked out first, get these spacers back, and then I'll put them on very last once I get all this shit knocked out tonight. But the goal is to have all this complete tonight. Taking this flip kit out ain't gonna really be too hard, since it's already kind of in a decent spot. All I'll have to do is put the jack up under it, same way I always do it. Roll it on the dolly, flip it back, flip the shackles on top of the axle this time, and then after that I'll be good to go. Won't be no issues, and then we'll just throw the spacers on, put the blocks in, and it'll be completely lifted. So also got the boo-boos back on the back of Big Rib. My homie Chandler came and picked up my wheels, so he can go ahead and mount my new tires that I just bought. And yeah, just a lot of shit getting done, bro. I be busy all the fucking time. Don't make sense, but yeah. All right, so getting around to the back of the truck, and going ahead and getting this flip taken out. I thought I was gonna have to put these little plates on, but I guess he had left it on. It'll make these little scar marks, and then it'll round that little hole out a little bit more, just because the bolt is a hex. So that's about it. But that'll shorten the job up a lot, because I don't have to clamp these leaf packs down and do all this other extra shit. So kind of helped me out. But like I said, I got this side pretty much dropped, and the leaf is right there. He still has the lift shackle in it, so instead of it being at 7 in the back, I think it'll be about 8. But we'll see. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. All right, she's all done. Got the alignment pretty straight, and took it down the road, and did a little test, make sure everything was tight, and then I just tightened up everything over again. But she's looking good, so got her all complete, and she's ready to roll. And this is a 9-inch Maxtrac, or 7 to 9 Maxtrac. I got it set at 9 in the front, and I got these 7-inch blocks in the back, and it also has a 1-inch lift shackle still in from the flip kit. So it's sitting at about 8 in the back somewhat, and then 9 in the front. But it has a little has a pretty good lean to it. It's leaning slightly, nothing too major, but something that looks good at least. Yeah, she looked good, man. You put some wides on this thing, or some damn graps, it'll be good to go. But yeah, man, went ahead and knocked that out for him, and glad I went ahead and could get that done. And he's back riding. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, if y'all want true height, that's probably the best way to be. These rough countries and shit like that, that's really just like an entry level lift if you're looking to just lift your truck up just a little bit. But if you're looking for height, definitely go with a Maxtrac. If you're not trying to break the bank, but definitely if you want to go real high, you can do like I did and get you a Cognito. But you know, just a suggestion. Anyways, I'm gonna close it out for today and go ahead and get working on this truck. We got a 8-inch BDS or super lift, and we're about to be throwing this on in a couple days as well. So it's a clean truck, can't wait to see it. It's got the graps on it with the LTZ, so looks really good, and can't wait to go ahead and get started with her. So I guess we'll go ahead and get to work, and then y'all see this in the next video. So check y'all out next time.